Well, for the second time this month, former President Donald Trump has been indicted by a grand jury.
And these new charges deal with alleged interference in Georgia after the 2020 presidential election. CBS News Philadelphia reporter Jasmine Payoute has been tracking these developments overnight, and not only the former president, but a number of his allies implicated in this as well. Jasmine.
You know, Jim, good morning. We're talking 18 allies, and all of this comes as the former president Donald Trump pushes forward with his 2024 campaign. He has now been indicted in 4 separate criminal cases, the latest one for post-election conduct.
This is the state of Georgia versus Donald Trump.
More legal woes Monday night as Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis introduced a 98-page, 41 felony-count indictment against former President Donald Trump and 18 of his allies.
An indictment is only a series of allegations based on a grand jury's determination of probable cause to support the charges. It is now the duty of my office to prove these charges in the indictment beyond a reasonable doubt at trial.
The 18 other defendants include former Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani and Trump White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. The list of counts against Trump range from racketeering to solicitation of violation of oath by a public officer.
She didn't just charge him, she threw the book at him.
The investigation was first sparked by Trump's January 2021 phone call with Georgia's Secretary of State.
I just want to find 11,780 votes.
Trump has maintained he didn't do anything wrong. His campaign called the indictment election interference as he is running for a second non-consecutive term in the White House. While some voters in Georgia are upset with Trump refusing to accept the results of the 2020 election.
For the President of the United States to question that is just unbelievable.
Others are indifferent.
This whole thing with Trump, it's BS. That's the best way to say it. The indictment plays no role in how I'm going to vote.
The Fulton County DA's office says that former President Trump and his co-defendants have until noon on August 25th to, quote, voluntarily surrender. Now, in a statement, the Trump campaign blamed it on him being up in the polls, saying these activities by Democrat leaders constitute a grave threat to American democracy and are direct attempts to deprive the American people of their rightful choice to cast their vote for president. Now, unlike the 3 other criminal cases against the former president, cameras are expected to be allowed in the courtroom. Of course, it's a situation we'll continue to follow, but a lot of developments here.
Twists and turns on this one.
Absolutely. All right, Jasmine, thank you for that update.